Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. Yeah, quite explosive movements here today on the AVAX chart. AVAX is still, however, pushing against structural resistance. So this is the range it needs to get above next to get into this resistance range. I have slightly moved it because I had measured it from the wrong low. So it's moved up slightly, the resistance range. And we have on this chart, it's not a quality chart. Okay, so I've got an ABC structure to the upside, which is never a great start. That just means it's uncertain, okay, the chart. The long-term trend is very much uncertain, so we need to be careful, just on the side of caution with this chart. It's not a clearly bullish chart. We also have 5 waves down, which doesn't really add to the quality of the chart. So an Elliott wave, you have 5 wave moves ideally into the region of the higher level trend. Unfortunately, not up, right? So that leaves a lot of room for interpretation. However, we did say we give AVAX a chance for something more bullish as long as the long-term support level isn't broken below $6.25. That level was never broken. However, it needs to prove to us that something bullish is going on because we need to see a break above the $86 level to really, so that it really opens the doors to all-time highs. The problem is with 5 waves down, it opens the door now to a 3-wave move to the upside. A, B, C in wave A, then a B wave, and then C. And if it goes into the resistance area, it could still be this bearish wave count. Wave 1 to the downside, wave 2 to the upside. It can, of course, be something more bullish, but then it needs to break above the $86 level. I'm open to that, but first of all, it needs to prove it to us. Okay. So important is to understand that we're likely now in this A wave of wave 2, and the A wave oftentimes reaches the area between the 38.2 retracement and the 50% retracement. So that's between $29 and $40. It's not a guarantee, and it's more like what they generally do. Okay. The problem I have with this chart is that it doesn't give me enough structure to really add a confident micro count, but we don't need it because it would, the things are moving so fast at the moment in this market that it's really, you can't really keep up with micro counting. However, the bottom line is it's probably not done yet. It's pushing against resistance. It needs to overcome this. Again, this is between around about $20.50 and $22.60, roughly. Structural, just a range. It needs to get above, and then I think it opens the door to this $29 level. That's also where we had this previous swing high. Somewhere in this region up there, I will then watch for a pullback potentially in a B wave, and then a rally in a C wave that happens later. If after this C wave, we see another higher low and another higher high, then we have something bullish going on. But if we see impulses to the downside, it will be extremely dangerous. That has to put us on crash alert, because then this third wave down could unfold. At the moment, impressive price action, but not surprising. 3 weeks ago down here, I highlighted to you that likely this wave 2 has started. And therefore, everybody who was watching this channel was very much aware that a larger rally could unfold. It's just now, the challenge is now to determine the top of the A wave, for which I gave you some possible targets. It's nothing, we can't really do anything else because the lower degree wave structure is just not precise enough. What I might be able to do is to give you so the 1.618 extension of this wave A takes it also to $29. So there's a lot pointing to $29, $30. That's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.